So here we are.
Okay. Hello,
Yeah.
everybody. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Flavour Text's video playthroughs. So we are about to embark on, I think, is it the Greater Good? The Greater Good.
The greater good.
The
Yes,
Greater Good.
exactly.
Sorry, I
Scenario
watched Hot Fuzz the
5.
other night, so I'm going to be doing that
Uh,
joke over and over again. Um, yeah, Yeah, great good. We are heading back to the Twilight Lodge after wandering around graves and woods
mm,
and witches' remains and all that sort of thing for no apparent reason.
mm.
Yes. So,
Yep.
how are you then, CrabbyTerror8?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good. Doing a bit of this, bit of that in the middle of playing Innsmouth Conspiracy.
Nice.
Just finished the scenario, the one with all the barriers where you've got to
Oh,
sort of run
yes.
through the town with all the barriers and everything. So
Yeah, do you take
just
the long
finished
route with less obstacles or just
that.
barge
Yes.
through? Yeah.
All that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. So that's a bit of fun.
Excellent.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
been
So
trying to kick off our Return to Forgotten Age campaign with the group I've
hmm
been playing with. It should have happened about 2 weeks ago, and that did no, it should have happened last
mm,
weekend. Then it all fell apart. And then it should have happened yesterday because one of them didn't realise that actually we'd arranged
uh
it for yesterday, and they completely missed that in the
ah,
chat. Um, and then his kids will anyway, so it wouldn't have happened. So yeah, we're just trying to rearrange that.
hmm
I'm board game wise, I've been, as I was just saying off camera, I'm still playing Seventh Citadel. I'm working my way through the second campaign
hmm
called Drums of Desolation. Really enjoying that. Played a bit of that yesterday.
hmm
Been buying more Warhammer that I know I'm never going to assemble or paint or play with. But no, I think there's something wrong with me. Um, and then video game wise, oh, I finally finished Marvel's Midnight Suns. Took me 90
ah,
hours in total,
whoa, whoa.
according to Steam. Um,
hmm
Rather foolishly, I think I might have mentioned this before. You can rank up your friendship with each of the main characters, so like your Scarlet Witch, your Doctor Strange,
mm
everybody. Um, and then when you get to the top level, there's like a special challenge mission just for that character. And when you succeed at that challenge mission, you unlock a special outfit for them. And I thought, I've got the special outfits for nearly everybody. Let's just finish the ranking all my friendships up for the last few characters, so we can all go into the final battle with our spangly gold midnight sun fancy outfits on. And I
Yep.
spent a few hours this week doing that, and then I went to the final battle, and I could tell the way the dialogue was going, they were just going to give it you anyway. Just for the final battle, they were giving you all of the fancy. I think I could have done this weeks ago. Oh well, I am my own worst enemy. But yes, yeah, finished that this week.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so that's 90 odd hours in Midnight Suns. I've been playing Starfield as well on the Steam Deck. I finished the main campaign of that at around
Mm.
100 hours as well. Um,
Wow.
then I started New Game Plus, and I won't spoil how
hmm
New Game Plus works in Starfield, but they've cleverly built it into the plot of the game. So I
Nice.
started New Game Plus, and it gives you an option of almost completely bypassing the main plot and going straight to the end
hmm
game, so you can trigger another New Game Plus. So I'm in New Game Plus
Wow.
2, and
Wow.
then the Shattered Space DLC came out. Um,
Mm.
so they liken it more to the expansions that they did for like Skyrim and Morrowind and things like that,
Mm.
where it's more a story-based expansion and it's
hmm
all based mainly on one particular planet. So
Mm.
it feels a little bit odd to be playing this spacefaring game where you're going across a galaxy where almost everything now is happening in the same place, and I haven't seen my ship in ages. But it's all very good, and I am enjoying it. So yes, I'm working
Awesome.
my way through that at the moment. Um,
Great.
yeah,
Yeah.
all good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been
So,
doing Red Dead Redemption 2 and also
oh
Final
yes,
Girl.
oh yes,
I've been trying to do Akinyamba, I think it's called, in the Final Girl,
oh yeah,
season
yeah.
1.
Oh, season. I'm looking up at
I'm
my season 2 box.
very.
Thinking, I haven't got that one. That's why. Yes.
very hard, very hard. I think I played it 4 or 5 times and lost every time. So yeah, it's tough. I
Have
think
you
it's one of the
got the
toughest ones.
you bought the big box set of everything, didn't you, for each season?
Mm.
So have you got the book that's got scenarios in it? Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been working. So, it's ages since I've done it, but I was working my way through those. So yeah, it
Yep.
tells you which girl to use at which location and
Yes.
which setup and which
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
items
Yeah.
and things.
Yeah.
I quite like that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good. It's good.
Yeah,
And then there's a little app, companion app that's with it, which is quite nice as well to use.
tracks your games and
Um,
things, doesn't it?
it tracks your games, and a bit like a sort of a video game. You kind of there's achievements you can get, and things for different scenarios and things like that. So um, the only thing it doesn't do is it doesn't actually track your turns.
Mm.
That'd be quite nice, but doesn't do that kind of thing. So yes, yeah.
Yeah, I do follow them on Facebook or Discord or whatever. I can't remember which
Mm,
I'm on, what I'm following on, and I think they were being very careful when they were developing the app, not to replace things that you do in the game.
interesting.
So
Right.
it's properly a companion rather than
Yes. Which
because
yes.
you could end up moving on to the doing the dice rolling and then
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
and
Yeah.
tracking your health
Yeah.
and before you know you don't need
Yes.
half of the components anymore. So they
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
trying to
Well,
get the
that's
balance
true.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is
I
a
do
board
like the.
game. You
It is a
playing the
board
board
game,
game,
and
yeah.
exactly, and I do like the play mats that come with the second season.
Yes.
2 play mats. They're great.
Yeah,
I
I
really
did
like
my
them.
season two in piecemeal. I think I started off with just the Alien and the Thing ones, and I
Yep.
thought, oh, I may as well get the rest, hadn't I? And so then I bought the rest individually, and then I bought the play mats, and then there was a sale the other week on one particular website, and I've got the miniatures now
Hmm.
um, for the
Yep.
vehicles and the girls and enemies themselves.
Mm.
Don't know if I'm ever going to use them. But I've got them anyway.
Got
Of
them
course, I'll have
anyway.
to paint them now, won't I? Like all my Warhammer stuff. Yeah. Oh
Excellent.
dear. Right. What are we doing?
Here we are. Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, so
Um,
we are doing the greater good. The greater
yep,
good.
we're doing the greater good. Um, see if I can
Right.
just.
So yes, scenario 5 for the greater good.
Yeah, I'm just trying to organize my Windows spaces.
So we've got to remember now what our position is with the lodge. Were we befriending them but lying?
No.
Were
Yeah.
we enemies?
We were we were enemies of the lodge,
Oh
apparently.
no.
Oh yes.
That's going to make it harder to get in.
Yes. Yeah,
Excuse me.
exactly. So and that has profound, yes, impacts on, because I've set it all up here, uh, because Arkham Cards is very helpful in those sorts of things. So I've sort of been able to get it set up ready to go.
Excellent. Right, I'll
Yes.
start reading the blurb
Yeah.
then. So, intro 1. Ever since your brush with death at Hangman's Hill, the situation in Arkham has only worsened. In the days since, there have been more reports of ghostly sightings and even several more disappearances. A thin layer of grey mist lingers over the streets at all hours, day and night. As soon as the sun begins to set each evening, the doors are shut and locked. Without truly realising why, very few people dare venture out at night. Some businesses have even closed their doors to customers during the day, citing poor weather. Things are getting out of hand. So check your campaign log. If we're members of the lodge, intro 2. If we're enemies, intro 3. If we know nothing about what's going on, intro 4. Or if we were never seen or heard from again, intro 5. So it's intro 3 then for us as enemies of the lodge. The creature that appeared at the lodge's charity gala is clearly not bound to Joseph Miger's manor, which means the horrors you've experienced could just be the start of something much worse. You're not sure why yet, but you know the Silver Twilight Lodge is connected to the creature in some way. Perhaps it's time to pay the lodge a visit, with or without their permission. Well, you've been saying that
Oh,
for about
okay.
3 scenarios, haven't you? Isn't it about time we went back to the
Yes,
Silver Twilight Lodge?
that's right. Okay. Well, there we go.
There we
So,
go. So yeah, gather all of the
um,
sets. If we're
yep,
members of the lodge, use specific versions of the act and locations. Other,
yeah,
so there's basically two different versions, isn't there, of the scenario? Effectively, one
yeah.
where
So we're
where
using
it's called warm welcome, and the other one is called infiltrating the
correct
lodge. So
members
and it says
only.
members
Yes,
only on the locations.
that's right. And we're using Act 1A, infiltrating the lodge. So we're sneaking in rather than walking through the front door because we're, accepted or
Yeah.
whatever.
We've got a few bits to set aside out of play: Puzzle Box, Summon Beast, August Linguist, and Nathan Wick. And then we've got to
Yep.
set aside a skull, a cultist, a tablet, and an
Mm.
elder thing as keys.
Yes.
Interesting.
So these keys, actually, funnily enough, because I'm playing Innsmouth, work exactly like the ones in Innsmouth.
Oh, okay.
If you if there's no clues on a location with a key, you can, as a fast action, pick up the key.
Right.
If you get defeated, you drop the keys and someone else can pick them up, or you can give them to someone else as an action. So they work exactly like in Innsmouth. You'll notice they're a funny faded color, and that's because if you don't seal them, they go into the chaos bag on Octagon. So you've got to
Okay.
seal them.
Right.
That's what they're there for.
I've not seen it on Octagon yet. I'll have a look in a second. So if a location's got no keys, you can take control of it. If an enemy with a key leaves play, the investigator who caused the enemy to leave takes control of the key, or it gets left on its location if it leaves by other means. And some card effects allow you to take control of keys. And then if we're eliminated, the keys go on our location, and we can give them each other as an action.
Yep.
And that's that. So
yep.
I'll try not to make the same mistake as last time and leave the PDF on the screen while we're playing. Let's switch over to Octagon. And here we are. All right, so they're the 4 keys there at the top under the act. Yeah.
Correct.
Excellent.
Yes. And we start at the lodge gates.
Lodge gates members only. As you approach the gates of the... Sorry, go on.
Oh, no, go ahead.
As you approach the gates of the lodger's manor in French Hill, you are surprised to see several automobiles parked nearby in the street. The light shines in several of the windows of the manor. Is there a gathering of some sort here tonight? Not the gathering.
Yes. I think I've set out the paths correctly. I think.
Yeah, so lodge gate only connects to the cellar. The cellar connects to 3 things, yeah. Lobby connects to 2. Lounge, obviously things are going to expand off from the lounge, and the same with the catacombs as well.
Yep.
Cool.
Yes.
Alright, I'll just do my mulligan. It's giving me 2 baseball bats. I think I'm quite happy with most of what else it's given me. Baseball bat, track shoes, lucky, stunning blow. I'll just take 1 more then to replace the baseball bat. Take heart. That'll do.
Gonna throw these in, draw 3 more. 1, 2. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right.
Not to reveal the lodge gates. Enemies cannot spawn at the lodge gates, and as an action, resign. On second thoughts, maybe coming here was a bad idea. The headquarters of Silver Twilight Lodge is a gorgeous Victorian mansion in French Hill overlooking most of the city. Light flickers beyond its prominent stained glass door.
Shall I read the agenda and the act?
Oh, good idea. Yes, I always forget that.
So the agenda 1A is the Hierophant 5. Adapt your beliefs and be open to new truths. You are expected to conform. Do not stray from the path. Force, when you defeat a Silver Twilight enemy, you leave behind some evidence of the scuffle. Move 1 doom from each enemy at that location to the current agenda. and infiltrating the lodge. The lodge is up to something. You're sure of it. You're not sure exactly what their plans entail, but your suspicions have proven correct so far. You have decided to sneak into the lodge's manor in French Hill to learn what they are plotting. Reaction trigger: after you evade an enemy, remove all doom from it.
Ooh,
So,
okay.
yeah. So 2 clues
So,
per investigator to move that forward, and 8 on the agenda. So
enemies will accumulate doom. If we kill an enemy, we have to put doom on the agenda. So the idea is we evade them to remove the doom first before we kill them, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Do you want to go first?
Sure. So I am a 1 versus a 2. So I am going to use Take Heart and have a go at investigating. Just watch me get a +1 now. Oh, -4. Oh dear, I failed. Draw 2 cards. And gain 2 resources. Actually, didn't really want to do that, but anyway. Okay. I will spend 3. Kind of annoying. What I've got Dark Horse, which I can't really use at the moment, and I'll spend 2, and I will bring out Flashlight. That's my 3.
Okay. I will spend 2 to get a baseball bat.
Yep.
I'll guess I shall try and investigate as well. And in a very strange sense of deja vu, I'm going to commit Take Heart. I am a 2 on a 2. -2, so I failed. So I get 2 cards, 2 resources. And then for my last action, I'm going to spend 3 resources, so I'll just take 1 off to put my track shoes out.
Nice.
And that's me done.
Okay.
Right, so my evade's now 6.
Enemy phase, there are no enemies. Upkeep, I don't get a resource. Okay.
Hang on a minute. Sorry about this.
It's all right.
I thought I'd. Oh no, ignore me. I was thinking about upgrading my baseball bat, but I didn't. It was something else I upgraded. That's fine. I was thinking I'd got the wrong deck then. Ignore me. Right. So do my agenda.
Yeah.
Encounter time. Shall I go?
Yep.
Do you want to draw yours first, or shall I get mine?
You go first.
Ancient Evils.
Resurgent Evils.
Another doom on the agenda.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh dear.
I get a locked door. That would be here. Just put it under here. So we have to either do a fight of 4 or a evasion of 4 to get that one.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, here we go again.
So we haven't even left the gates and we're already locked out.
Not only are the gates locked to non-members, they are now extra locked.
The rear entrance is hidden. You cannot enter. Lodge gate gains. Oh, investigators at Lodge gate spend 2 clues as a group to reveal. Oh, okay. So we are locked out until we've got 2 clues.
Where are you reading that? Sorry.
This is on the Lodge cellar.
Oh, of course, the only place it's linked to, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So we actually
So
can't
we've got
actually
no
go in.
choice but to get the clues.
Yeah, and now the door's locked, so we have to. They've really locked it up. They've really.
Right, so to deal with the door, it's either a fight of 4 or an evade of 4. So shall I go first?
Correct.
Because my evade's already 6.
Yeah, that sounds really good. To pick the
So
lock.
I've got a lucky in hand as well, just in case. So let's just go 6 on a 4 evade. Held a thing, -3. If you fail, move a doom from the nearest cultist to the current agenda. So I'm going to pay 1 for lucky, and I passed.
Yep.
So that just gets rid of the locked door, doesn't it?
That's right. Yeah, locked door is gone. Nice.
So then for my second go, oh, I've got a second lucky in hand. Didn't notice I've got 2. Right, let's just do an investigate of a 2 on a 2 then. And the skull is -X, the highest number of doom on a cultist, so that's a 0. So that's a pass.
Yep.
So I have a clue. And then
Nice.
let's just do it again. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
wow.
there you go.
We have the
Right.
clues. So do you want me?
Awesome.
Oh, it's an action. So I guess you can do that as on your go. I've got no actions left.
Yes. So I will.
You do want to spend my clues to reveal the cellar?
Yes, let's do that.
So what
Okay.
do we have here? Lodge cellar. You slip through an unlocked window into the building's cellar. It contains only a large wine rack and several unmarked barrels. A heavy steel door bars your passage deeper into the basement. You almost don't want to know what lies beyond it. Almost.
So if I move there, I might as well move again, right? Because there's nothing there, right? It's empty.
Yeah. They've rotated, haven't they? So that the cellar is connected to the catacombs, but that door's locked.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'll just lock them so they don't do that. Lock.
Well, that middle one didn't need rotating, did it?
No. Okay. Oh. Bugger. Unlock. There we go. Okay, so I could either go down to the catacombs. Oh, you cannot enter unless you control a key.
Yeah.
So
you can only go
so
left.
I guess we have to go. Let's go left.
Lobby.
Here we go. After the lobby's revealed, place one random set-aside key on it. Well, I guess we'll just do a random draw of 4, from skull being 1 and tablet being 4. Number 1 to 4, and we get number 3. So that's here. So
so the rule is we have to get all the clues and then we can pick the key up, yeah?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So I'm only at the moment a 1, so I'm going to do another take heart here. 1 versus 3. Ooh, well, I fail. That's fine. So I draw 2 cards and 2 resources. This is really frustrating. I don't want any resources. I keep getting them, and I'm not getting any cards I can spend stuff on as well. It's quite frustrating, but anyway, never mind. Okay, that's my go.
I've already been, haven't I?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's that.
Enemy phase upkeep. No, we definitely don't want a resource. Thank you very much. Okay. Mythos phase.
Out of 8. A main counter card. Ooh, is an acolyte. He spawns at any empty location. So, where do you think's best to go? Well, he's going to get Doom put on him straight away.
Yes.
So I guess if I
Yeah.
put him here in the cellar, then I can just move in
Yes.
and deal with
Yep.
him, can't I?
Yeah, he's only 1 health, so it
So
would
I
be,
can just
yeah.
deal with him by evading him,
Yeah. Yep.
which will kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yes.
Oh, and then he gets a doom on him.
Do. And I get called to the order. Find the two topmost cultist enemies in the encounter discard pile and spawn them.
Don't think there are
I
any, are
don't
there?
think. No, there are. If no cultist enemies are spawned by this effect, it gets surge. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Phew.
Thought we got away with it. Oh,
Oh. Oh.
good old ancient evils.
Okay, there we go. Yes. It's moving forward at quite a pace, isn't it? Okay. You want to deal with this pesky cultist?
Yeah. I was going to use my track shoes to just bounce, and do a double move over to you, but obviously
Yeah.
now I've got to deal with this guy. So one first action, move here, so he engages me. Second action, evade him, so I'm a 6 on a 2. So that's a 0. So when you evade an enemy, remove a doom from it. And Rita's ability, when I evade an enemy, I do a damage to it, so he's dead.
Nice. There we go. Brilliant.
That's probably the most efficient move I've done in Arkham in ages. So that's my second action. So my third action, I shall just move over to you, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I will spend 4 and play Intel Report, which means I get discover 2 clues.
Oh, nice.
So I can get that key. Oops. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. I'll just stick it here. So which key do we need? Oh, okay. So we can get in now. Yeah. So that's first action. Second action, I'll bring out Dig Deep. And shall I go into the lounge? It's a third action, do you think?
I don't know. I mean, now you've got a key, would it make sense to go into the catacombs? I don't know. Or do we say... Yeah. Mind you, I suppose there's other keys. The keys were used for multiple purposes, so...
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be
so what
doubling back on ourselves if we go to the catacombs, won't we?
After lounge is revealed, put the set-aside vault and library locations into play in the lounge. Oh, and set aside August Lindquist into play in the lounge while random set-aside asset key on him. Ooh, okay. All right, so first of all, we've got to... Which ones were they? Library and... They were the vault and library.
I've just done a random selection of the key. So it's the tablet key. It will go on August when he turns up.
So they're sort of there off the lounge. And then August Lindquist.
Yeah.
Was it? Here he is. He is elegant and elusive. Investigators at August Lindquist locations can spend 4 clues. Harley, each investigator who spent at least 1 clue must either take 1 damage or 1 horror. Remove August Lindquist from the game and take control of his key. I don't really care what you're doing here, but perhaps we can make an arrangement.
Right, okay. So we need 4 clues to be able to parley with him.
Yeah. And you take a damage and a horror to do it. I'm not sure why, but...
So whoever... Yeah, I suppose that's the price of dealing with
yes,
a cultist. Or
yep.
Yeah, he is a cultist.
Yep. And then we've got this
it's
vault
everyone
and
who
this library.
contributed clues takes that damage or horror. So if
Right.
only one of us gets all the clues, only one of us takes the damage.
Yes. It says the door to the vault is locked. You can't enter it unless you have the Elder Thing key. Oh, I've got the Elder Thing key.
Awesome.
Nice. Yeah, that's handy. Because the vault sounds good fun. Something nice in the vault.
Is that your go gun
Okay.
then?
That's my dough gun.
Your
That's my
doe gun, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm done as well, aren't I? Because I dealt with the enemy.
Yes.
Came over
Yeah.
to you.
August doesn't do anything. He just sits there
Yeah,
drinking
he's a
his
story
whatever.
dude, isn't he?
No resources. Okay. And we are up to 5 of 8 in the mythos phase.
Okay, I'll get my encounter card. Oh, for goodness sake. Well, at least that's all the ancient
many of
evils
those
out of the
are
way now.
Because there's no way we're drawing 2 from the encounter deck. I mean, no way. Evil past. My threat area. Okay. There's no copy of the threat area. When the encounter deck runs out of cards, take 2 horror and test 3. If you do, succeed. Okay. All right. Okay.
Right.
Counter deck done if the encounter deck runs out. All right.
Do you want to go first or shall I? I'm going to hopefully grab most of these clues.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you try and grab some of the clue? Well, I can get. I've got another intel report, so I can get the other 2 clues and get the key straight up and move to the vault.
Oh, because you've already got 2. Right.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I've got a way of picking up 3 clues in one go.
Right.
But if
I'm just
you're
thinking
happy
about
to just do that.
I'm just thinking about us not both taking horror and...
No, that makes sense. You're already halfway there, aren't you? So do you want to go
why
first?
don't I... Yeah. I'll spend the 4. Play intel report again, get 2 clues.
Nice.
And then immediately parley with 4. Take a horror and a damage. And get this key. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and remove him from the game.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bye-bye. Then I'm going to move to the vault as my 3rd action.
Cool.
Oh, and there's a key in it. Okay. Well, it's victory 1. Oh, it's 4 shroud, though. Hey, let's do heads for the skull.
Heads for the
tails
head.
for the... Yeah. And it is a heads. So there's a skull in here. All right.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
So I can get to you in 1 move thanks to track shoes as long as I pass that test. And there's only 2 clues there, so Pilfer's probably not as handy, which is what I was going to use to gain the extra clues.
Oh, I see.
Because that would have gives you 2 additional clues, so that would have got me 3. It feels like a waste to only get 2 clues with it.
Although the vault gives you the key and a victory.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't suggesting I didn't come to you. I'm just looking at what I can do to get keys, clues, and I don't think I've got any other bonuses. I've still got a lucky in hand.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'll move to the lounge. Then I shall do a track shoes test. So 6 on a 3. And that's a -3, so I'm a pass. So I shall bounce across to you. And that exhausts the track shoes.
Nice.
So now I still have
Very
2
efficient.
actions. Let's just do. Oh, it's a 4 though. I'm only a thicko 2. Maybe I will just use pilfer just to guarantee, or not. But actually, it doesn't guarantee because it means I'm investigating with my evade, so it'll be a 6 on a 4.
I can throw in a foot.
Go on then, let's do it. One. It does feel like a
Oh,
little bit of a waste, but let's do it anyway.
oh, I've got a book and a foot, so it's +2, I think.
No, I'm investigating with evade instead of, not as well as.
Oh, I see. I
Yeah,
see. Yep, yep.
unfortunately, I've got. I think one of
That's all
my
right.
other one of my others. Oh yeah, I've got breaking and entering, which also adds my evade to my. Yeah, never mind. Right, so I'm doing 6, 7 with your resourceful. And I've got look. Oh no, I was going to say I've got lucky in hand in case I fail, but I've just spent all my resources, so I can't use lucky. So I'm going with 6, 7 on a 4.
Yeah.
+1. I pick
Look
up
at
one
that.
clue. That was a very expensive. Oh no, I pick up both clues. Of course I do. That was...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get to get something back.
And then was it an action to pick up the key, or was it a freebie?
No, it's free.
Okay, so
It's a
I
free
get
action to get the key.
key.
Yep.
So I've still got an action left.
Let's put a little victory point on here.
I'm wondering whether I just move back to the lounge, ready to go into the library on the next turn.
Yeah, because we're going to have to kind of go round the houses anyway to get to the catacombs eventually,
Yeah.
aren't we?
So yeah, that's me done then.
Brilliant. We're being pretty efficient in this
Stop
one.
it! Don't say it! Don't say it! That's it. It's just going to be a massive snowball now.
That's right.
And we're just going to go down in a
jinx the
yes, a
whole
ball
thing.
of flames. Ball of flames and a snowball. I'm definitely mixing metaphors there, aren't I? Yeah.
Right.
So, encounter time, I guess. Have you done the mythos?
Yes, it's 5 of 8. Have I? Oh no. There we go.
Ooh.
So, yeah, seemed too good to be true. 6 of 8.
There we go. Call to order. Find the 2 topmost cultist enemies in the discard pile and spawn them. I think there's at least one in there now because I have dealt with one.
Yes.
Spawn him in the empty location with the most remaining clues. Well, there aren't any empty locations with clues. It would have been the lounge if I hadn't moved.
Yeah, so we can put him anywhere then.
Yeah. So I guess maybe up in the lobby so it's easy for us to get to and deal with.
Yes.
Do you think?
Yeah. Or the library.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's still an empty location, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, here he is.
Oh, you got him. Cool.
Yep. So he goes here with a doom on him, doesn't he? Which one's the doom? Yes, there we go.
Which means, yeah, it's going to add. If we don't deal with him this turn, it's going to advance, isn't it?
Yep. That's right. Yeah.
Right. And
yeah.
Is that all I have? Is that all? Yeah, that's that done. Your turn.
And I get
another one.
Oh, evil. But I already have one, so that gains surge. Beneath the lodge. If you control at least one key, beneath the lodge gains peril, and its skill test gains +1 difficulty. Test 3. For each point you fail by, you must either lose a clue or take a horror. So it's a test of 4.
Oh, now I'm wishing I hadn't moved away.
So it's a test of 4. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I am currently at a 2. Okay. For each point you fail by. Ooh. So I am 4 versus 2, so I'm 2 behind, aren't I? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. So I can play Rise to the Occasion. Yep. So that gets me to
Yeah.
5 on 4.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So let's go 5 on 4, shall we?
Pity I can't help you where I am.
Do I throw in Take Heart?
How many take arts have you got? I'm sure that's your third one.
Oh, it's because I got it back with
Oh, you got the
the
resourceful, haven't you? Yes.
resourceful.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do that. Here we go. Yeah. Ah!
Oh, good job you did that.
Oh,
Well, not a good job you did that, but at least you'll get something out of it.
yeah. So first of all,
So you failed by 4 then, haven't you? So,
oh, you must either for each point you fail by lose a clue or take a horror. So I'll take 4 horror. Is that right? Yes.
oh my word.
Yep.
But if you lose the clue, don't they just drop on your location and you could spend an action to pick them up?
I said I don't have any clues.
Sorry, I didn't. Oh, clue. Oh, sorry, I read it as keys. Okay.
Yeah, lose a clue or take. So 4 horror.
Oh.
So that takes me to 6. That was nasty. But I get 2 cards and 2 resources.
This could be over very quickly if you're not careful now.
Wow. Okay. Gulp.
Right. I need to look after you now. I need to protect you, my little athlete.
I do have a card in my hand that as long as I have resources on me, it cancels up to 4 damage or horror. So I've actually got a card that does that, but I need 2 resources for it to. Yeah.
Could you not have used it then?
No, because I didn't have any. I don't have any money.
Oh, of course, you got the money from failing. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Mm.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Right.
Do you want to?
Oh yeah, I'll go first then. So let me just take control of the library and flip it. So when you were investigating the library, if you control the tablet key, oh, you got it. It gets -3 shroud. Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Even the lodger's library is arranged to showcase the organisation's wealth and power. There were hundreds of books among the room's tall, cramped shelves. So my first action was moving in there. So the cultist engages me. Oh, this could be a nice chain of events if I can pull this off. Oh no, I can't afford it. So I've got breaking and entering, which lets me add my evade to my book for an investigate. It doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. If it's successful, you can evade an enemy at your location. When I evade an enemy at my location, I deal a damage to it. So it would kill it and get rid of the doom and get a clue in one go. But no, it's not going to happen. I don't have the money, and the chances of me pulling it off is pretty slim.
What's it cost?
It costs 2, and I've only got 1. And
I
would have to succeed by 2 or more as well, and it's already a 6. Right. So I'd be doing a 8 on a 6. It's a bit tight.
Because you could take a resource first and then jump in.
Yeah, but I'd have to take an attack of opportunity then, wouldn't I? I suppose I could.
Attack of opportunity? What, didn't you start in the lounge?
Oh, do you mean before I move in?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. See what you mean. Let me just think. Do you know what? Just I think it's such a cool effect. I'm gonna have to try it, aren't I?
For shits and giggles, why not?
Yeah. So before I moved in, I took a resource. Second action, move in. Third action, play breaking and entering, which costs me 2. So I am investigating with foot and book, so that puts me on an 8. And I'm going to commit slip away to as well, which has got a
Oof.
foot and a book on it. So
Yeah. Okay.
that's 10 on a 6. So I'm 4
Wow.
up. You know
Yep.
what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. This fell
Don't
up
say.
here.
Don't say it. Don't. No. Oh no.
The most expensive auto fail ever
Oh my goodness.
I've
I
used.
can't believe it. Oh, I can't believe it. What are the odds? Oh my goodness. First of
Wow.
all, I thought he hasn't drawn it yet. Why hasn't he drawn it? And then Kevling draws auto fail. Oh my goodness. Oh,
That
that's
is
just horror, as my daughter would say. That is horror. Oh no.
okay. So that was
Oh,
my third action. I got a resource.
oh
I
man.
moved. I failed to investigate.
Oh, that was terrible. Oh my goodness.
That's brilliant. That is Arkham
Wow.
Horror, that is.
Wow.
Okay.
Enemy phase.
So I get
Take a
hit
damage.
by the Acolyte, so that's 1 damage on me. Luckily, Rita is a tough cookie. Wow. Wow, wow,
Right.
wow. Serves me right for saying what a perfectly efficient move that was going to be.
It was awesome. Chances were it was going to be awesome. Oh, here we go. Agenda is flipped.
Yeah. So his doom goes away now, doesn't it?
It
Because we
does.
remove all the
Yeah.
doom that's in play.
Yeah. Do you want to read the?
Okay.
I'm sure things are going to get ugly now. I'm sure.
Right. As you explore the building, you almost wander into a heated debate between several members of the lodge in a nearby hallway. Seeing an opportunity to learn more, you hide and eavesdrop on the conversation. Mr. Sanford's orders are to complete the Geist trap at any cost, one of them says firmly. If that means we must put lives in danger, so be it. The good of the many outweighs the good of the few. You know this. Another member, a woman, pounds her fist on the wall. No! Our first resort cannot be to spill blood. There must be another way. There is no time, the other responds, and there is a murmur of agreement among the rest. It is clear you do not have the will to proceed. Take her away. We will make her see for herself the sacrifices that must be made for the greater good. The greater good. No, you cannot do this, the woman yells. You wince as her screams echo down the corridor. What are they planning to do? Discard the top 5 cards of the encounter deck in player order. Each investigator must draw a cultist enemy discarded in this way.
5, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a draw? I'll just draw them from the thing. Here we go. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey!
Hey!
Wow, we
Excellent.
dodged 2 mysterious chantings then.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Agenda 2A ends and means the Lodge will resort to drastic measures in order to achieve their goals. If you don't act quickly, blood will surely be shed. Each Silver Twilight enemy in a Sanctum location loses aloof, and forced when you defeat a Silver Twilight enemy, you leave behind some evidence of the scuffle. Move 1. Oh, that's the same again. I suppose we ought to be progressing the act, hadn't we? We've kind of been using our clues to do other things.
Oh, yes. Because we need 4, don't we?
4. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I
So
have
now's
2.
the time to do it. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. There we go. All right. We've got to draw from the encounter deck now, don't we?
Yes. Okay, I'll get mine. Expulsion. If there are no cultists in play, expulsion gains surge. Otherwise, the nearest cultist readies and moves until it reaches your location, engages you, and makes an immediate attack. Then place each key you control on that enemy.
Ooh. Okay.
So I get a hit for 1,
Yeah.
and he takes my key off me. I've been mugged.
Do I get the same one?
Looks like it.
Yeah. Yeah. I get the same one, so that means he then moves to me. Is that right?
Oh, the same enemy. Yes, he does, doesn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah.
So he moves to me.
So he'll be in your threat area now.
Ah, yep. And he takes all my keys. The bounder.
What a cad!
Wow.
The cad!
How dare he?
I was going to deal with him this turn.
Oh no! And then I take well, damage. Thank
Oh
goodness.
yeah. Oh, that could have been all. It could have just finished you off.
Mm.
Gives us both a
Yeah,
punch, nicks our keys, and kills you.
that's right. This pissy little acolyte does it all in. Oh boy.
And as it says on his card, it was only a small sacrifice.
Okay. Um.
I could bounce back to you with my track shoes and deal with him, if
I
that
yes, because
helps.
I can't deal with him. Well, no. Well,
Or does it
yes, I
help?
could actually. I could evade him. I could evade him actually.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to go first then and see how that goes? Because then I can always
Yeah.
come back and do it if it all goes wrong.
Yeah. So I'm a 1. He's a 2, right?
2 evade, yes.
So I'm going to go. I'm using dig deep. 3, 4, 5, 6 on a 2. Success.
Nice.
So he's evaded.
Excuse me.
But he's not dead. Um,
He's only a 1 health.
yeah, but he's a 3 fight, and I'm a 1 fight.
Ah.
So, oh, he's got the keys too. Oh, so we actually do need to kill him, don't we?
We do.
Is it actually better if you do
I was
come
going to
and
say, do you want
evade
to
him? 'Cause-
rewind and just say you've not done
yes.
anything yet, and then I'll
Yeah.
do a single move here. Use track shoes, so that's a 6 on a 3 test. Oh, wrong button. I didn't mean to do that. I've just drawn a encounter card.
Oh, we'll just shuffle it back in. I'll just take control of it and put it back in the
into deck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I just shuffled it into my deck.
Oh, maybe.
Yes, it has.
I'll just take it, stick it in.
Thank you.
Yep.
So let's do S for chaos then. -2, so that's a pass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've just done it again. I was thinking it was Control E for evade, then I'd exhaust. It's not, it's F7.
Yeah.
So I've bounced in to you.
Yes.
Well, I've got to engage him off you, though, haven't I? So
Correct.
that's my second action. So second action, take the cultist.
Yep.
The keys. So my third action, I evade. So it's 6 on a 1. He's dead. And it's a freebie for me to grab all of the keys.
Yes, and I think when we defeat an enemy, we put a doom on.
No, we remove the doom off him. He would have had a doom on him when he appeared,
okay.
But it went away when the agenda advanced.
No, but it says when you defeat a Silver Twilight enemy, you leave behind some evidence of the scuffle. Move 1 doom from each enemy at that location to the current agenda.
Yeah, but there wasn't any doom on him.
Oh, there wasn't. You're right.
It went
You're
away
right.
when the agenda advanced.
It went away.
There would have been doom on him, but my ability would have removed when you exhaust somebody, when you evade somebody, you remove doom from them anyway.
Ah, yes, of course.
So I would have. We were all right. We were all right.
Yes.
So I did a double move. I've done an evade. So I've still got an action left. So I'm going to move.
Double move, engage, and evade.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yep.
Good point. Well made. Okay. Don't get carried away, Kevin.
Okay, we've still got to get 4 clues, don't we?
Yeah. So the lounge is only a shroud 2. The library is a shroud 6, but it becomes a 3 if you've got the tablet key.
Okay, so we need 4 clues.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is bring out Lola Santiago.
Lola. Lola gives you a book and evade boost.
You can spend resources to discover clues. So that's my first action. My second action, I'll move here. What am I? I'm a 2 versus a 2, aren't I? So I can make that a 0 versus a 2 with the flashlight.
Can you not just use your resources to pick the clues up with Lola?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I played Lola. I moved.
So you don't need your flashlight, though, do you?
Well, I've got 1 action left, so I can get a clue with Lola for free. By spending 2.
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
But first of all, I'm going to investigate at naught. A naught versus.
Okay, I'm with you.
And I'm a 2. So I succeed. I get a clue.
So you get the first clue.
And then I spend 2.
You spend 2 to.
Yeah, and I exhaust Lola.
And I get another clue.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes. Okay. Whew. So we've just got to get these other 2 clues from the library, right?
Yes. So I've got the tablet key, so at least that brings the shroud down to a 3.
Correct.
But I don't. I've got Belly of the Beast, so if an enemy spawns in the library, I can get clues by evading him if I evade him really well. I've got a Lucky if I need it. So I've got a few toys I can play with.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think we can.
Famous last words.
Yeah, I can buy a clue with Lola. So
that's true. It's going to be more expensive, though, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Would I have to give you the tablet key to reduce the shroud to 3 for Lola's ability, or would it be 3 because I've got the tablet key, even if you're the one doing it?
Well, it says while you.
So I guess it's whoever's doing the action then, isn't it?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I've got resourceful. Nice. It's encounter time, isn't it?
It certainly is. Okay.
Oh, look, it's a cultist. Oh no, it's a cult cell keeper. Oh, he's a bit tougher, this guy is. Any sanctum location.
Well, that's not where we are,
isn't it?
Yes. Is he hunter or something? No, he's not.
Alert.
Oh,
After he enters play, place 2 doom and a random key on it. I wouldn't. Let's do a random number between 1 and 1. And 2 doom. That's not good, is it? We couldn't be much further from him, could we?
Yes. Correct. What do I get? Centuries of Secret. Test 5. For each point you fail by, discard the top card of the encounter deck. If a cursed treachery is discarded by this effect, deal 1 direct damage to your investigator and each ally asset. So I am currently a 1. I can make that a 4 versus a 5. A 5 versus a 5. A 6 versus a 5.
Oh.
6 versus 5 seems pretty good. Let's go with that. Ooh. If you fail, move 1 doom from the nearest cultist enemy to the current agenda.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. What did I fail by? -3. So I was 6 versus 5.
So that's failed by 2, haven't you?
3 failed by 2. I can use lucky. Pass it.
So you passed all along.
Get +2 and draw a card.
So actually, if that means you passed, so that means that doom doesn't transfer. I'll put it back.
Yes, correct. Whew. Okay.
Right. So, shall I head to the library and try and get those clues if I can?
Yes, great idea. Yep.
So, 1, let's do a test of 6 on a 3, -1, that's a pass. So I bounce over to the library, exhaust the track shoes. I've got 2 actions left. What have I got? Pity that enemy didn't land here. I've got a lucky in hand, that's all I've got to help me with these clues. So its shroud is now down to a 3, but I'm only a 2.
Right.
I can get to a 3 with resourceful, but it just feels a bit tight. Ideally I want an enemy here because I've got a belly of the beast on me.
Oh,
so
yes.
as soon as you evade an enemy you can get a clue at your location. But anyway, let's go for it then. A 3 on a 3 with resourceful. It's going to fail. Yeah, that's a big fat 0. Move a doom onto the agenda. Resourceful doesn't trigger. So I did a double move. I've done an investigate. Kind of feels pointless to do another investigate when I'm only a 2. Hang on, I did it was the older thing, wasn't it? That was -3, so I would have still failed even with lucky. Let's do one more. Let's just do another investigate because I do have lucky. So I failed by 1. I'll spend 1 for lucky and get 1 clue. Ooh. So I've got 3 out of the 4 we need.
I've got 2 clues too, so we've actually got 5. Yeah. So we can chuck them in now, shall we?
Ooh, what, at the end of a turn? Oh no, you've not been yet, have you?
No.
Yeah, shall we?
Yeah.
You chuck 2 in, I'll chuck 2 in. Yeah. Do you want to do the honours?
Okay. At first, your investigation yields few answers. There is indeed a meeting of some sort happening at the manor tonight, though you're not sure why. Finally, you catch a break. On a nearby table, a written summons explains the reason for tonight's gathering. Our timetable has moved forward. We must complete the trap by midnight tonight. The device we found will aid us in binding the revenant. So it is imperative that we find a way to open it before the ceremony begins. We have no time to waste. With prudence or cowardice, report to Nathan Wick in the sanctum at once. You're left with more questions than answers. If the inner sanctum is not in play, put it into play and spawn the set-aside Nathan Wick enemy in the inner sanctum, Master of Indoctrination side face-up. Attach the set-aside puzzle box story asset to him. For the remainder of the game, the current act gains reaction trigger after you evade an enemy removal. Doom from it. Place this card next to the act deck as a reminder, then advance to Act 2A. And so Act 2A is whatever the lodge is planning, it involves a device. They will do anything to open. It seems a lodge member by the name of Nathan Wicks holds the device at the moment. One way or another, you have to get your hands on it. If Nathan Wick is added to the victory display by any means, choose an investigator, take control of the attached puzzle box, and advance. So we've got to put out the something, wasn't it?
It was this inner sanctum. With Nathan Wick and the puzzle box there. So the inner sanctum is connected to the squiggly. The squiggly is... it's connected to the cellar. Right.
Yep.
Okay.
No, it's attached to the catacombs, I think, because it's a star. It's the star.
Oh, it is. I was looking at the symbol at the bottom. Idiot.
There we go. Okay. Oh, there's a lot here, isn't there? So you cannot enter the inner sanctum without the cultist key, funnily enough. Nathan Wick has retaliate, but we can parley with him to persuade him to find another option. If you succeed, place a resource. Then if there are 2 resources, add him to the victory display. And then the puzzle box. Unlight a brazier at your location. Exhaust the spectral watcher. Oh dear. Or deal 5 damage to the spectral watcher who's exhausted. Okay.
I might be wrong, but I've got a feeling that brazier business is a different scenario. So maybe this is something we keep for future, unless I'm remembering wrong.
Okay. Maybe you're right.
But I'm sure there's a scenario where you're lighting and unlighting braziers across the island, unless I'm getting mixed up with Innsmouth or something.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Yep. Okay. So, shall I try and get this final clue and a victory point?
Okay.
In the library?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll move in.
Or do you want to take the tablet key off me? It's an action, isn't it, to hand keys between each other? I think.
Yep. So then I take the tablet key. Thank you.
Right.
So it's down to 3 now, isn't it?
Actually, I can't see. There's a way of. If an investigator. No, it's only if I'm an eliminated, then.
No, as a action ability,
it
may give any number of keys. Yep.
Oh, so, it's an action to give, so not an action. So I've already had my go, so I can't give it you, can I?
Yes, of course. Yes, you're quite right.
Rules lawyer.
All right. So, anyway, I think so. I can reduce the shroud. So I'm
I suppose flashlight to get it down to 4, wouldn't it?
Flashlight will get it down to 4. Yeah. I've got another flashlight, so I can get it down to 3. Is that right?
I don't think you can you?
Oh no, I'm playing it just for
I see. Right. So I thought you meant I'm going to hold 2 flashlights.
So I'm a 3 versus a 1. Is that right? 3 versus a 2. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't have any pips I can throw your way. I'm afraid I've got no book pips on my cards.
3 versus a 2. Skull. What's that?
Minus doom, so it's a -1.
Isn't it -2? Oh, the highest. Oh, okay, -1. So that's. So it was 3. I was 2. So it's 1 versus 3. Yep. Then I can spend 2 and bring out, look what I found. And I can take the clue.
Nice.
There we go. Okay. Yeah. Yep. That's my go. Oh, no, that's my second go because I moved in. I didn't take the key, right? I just moved in and got the clue. Was that right?
You were
was
in the lounge, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I moved in, got the clue.
Yeah.
So I can. Oh, I can spend 3 and bring out the 5 of Pentacles. Gives me +1 health, +1 sanity.
Wow.
Yes. Good time to get it.
You need that, that's for sure.
3. There we go. Alrighty.
That's
so now I've got an ally in that, so I'm feeling a bit more robust. Enemy phase. I don't think these enemies do anything, do they? They just sit there.
No, the cell keeper is alert, so that's just if you're trying to evade him. And Nathan's only got retaliate. So yeah, I think they just sit there.
Okay, upkeep.
Oh, got my weakness. I've got the hoods after me.
Okay. Mythos phase 4 doom.
Okay. My encounter card. It is Centuries of Secrets. Oh my word, that's the worst possible one for me. Test willpower of 5. For each point you fail by, discard the top card of the encounter deck. If a curse is discarded, deal a direct damage to your investigator and each of your allies. Oh, that's a bad one for you as well, that one is. Oh, somebody's just joined our game.
Hey?
Someone's just joined the game.
Have they?
Oh, Ross. Right, I will. So I'm going to do my test willpower of 5. My willpower is 3. I can commit a 1 to it to get me to 4. That's the best I can do. So 4 on a 5 minus 2, so that's 2 on a 5. So I failed by 3. I need to draw the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. 1, 2, 3, and none of them are curses, so nothing happens. Nice.
Great.
Is that your dig deep up there for some reason?
Oh yes, I threw it in to help.
Oh, did you? Oh, I didn't
Yes.
realise. So I only failed by 2, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, cool. I got a acolyte. Shall I put acolyte in the lounge?
Yeah.
Because I guess we want to get rid of the acolyte, right?
Are you able to get rid of him? I've got my hoods to deal with first.
I can evade him.
I might be able to... Shall I go first? And I'll try and deal with the hoods. And then if I can deal with the hoods...
Yep.
Well, I don't know. I don't think I'll have enough actions to deal with him as well, but...
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. So my first action then, I'm going to whack the hoods with a baseball bat.
Yep.
What do they do? 1 damage, 1 horror. I'm gonna. Ooh, what did I just do then? I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, it's just because you played a card out. It's
I
sort
didn't
of.
mean to play it.
Oh, that's all right.
There's a shortcut, isn't there, to reset the screen?
F12 or something, or F. Oh.
11.
Something like F10. No, there it is. F10. Yep.
F10 is it? That's better. Right. I'm going to hit him with the baseball bat. I get +2 fight, so I'm fighting over the 5, and it will deal +1 damage. And I'm also going to put stunning blow in.
Yes, nice.
So
which will do another damage.
Yeah, hopefully. So that's 5. What did I just say? I was on 3 +2 from the baseball bat +1 from stunning blow. So 6 on a 3. Oh. So he's dead.
Nice. Yeah.
Now then, I suppose is it the sequence of events? It says after you evade hoods, it attacks you. But I'll do 2 damage to it from the baseball bat. I will then evade it from Rita's ability. Oh, it's after you evade an enemy, deal damage. So they're both after. Dead. When 2 things have the same sequence, don't you choose at the same timing? Don't you choose what order?
Yeah.
So I'll do Rita's ability triggers first, so he's dead before he does the attack.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Correct. Yep. Nice.
So that was 1 action. Wow. Second action, move in, get the acolyte. Because I drew the elder sign, I can trigger my magic ability a second time for every evade.
Yes.
So now I evade him as well. So I'm a 6 on a 2. -1. He loses his doom because I've evaded him. I do a damage to him thanks to Rita's ability. Wow. I don't think Rita's ever performed so well. Wow. So that's my 3 goes, wasn't it? I dealt with the hoods, I moved to the lounge, I dealt with the acolyte.
Yep.
Awesome.
Brilliant. So good.
Right, over to you.
I am going to...
You're now sat here going, there's nothing for me to do.
I'm going to move...
just going to go for a wander around the Twilight Lodge.
Yeah. I'm just thinking I better move to
it's 3, isn't it, to go
no
there?
I'll move 3. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Nothing happens in the enemy phase. Oh, perfect. Just what I need. I got a cherished keepsake upgraded with four
nice.
mental defense.
Nice.
Just what I need at the right time. Oh
I got
boy.
another. I've got Pilfer again, but I'm not going to be able to afford to
Oh, nice.
play that for a while.
Okay,
Right,
Mythos
get
phase.
my encounter. It is
Oh,
a
another one.
acolyte. Spawn at any empty location. So I'll put him at the one above me.
Yep.
Although ideally, I wanted to double move to get to you quicker.
Oh, but you can't put him on the what? Yeah.
If I do well, I could still do the double move, but it means I've run past him then without dealing with him.
Oh, and his
Or do I
doom.
put
Yeah.
him in
Can't.
on
It's got to be an
honest
empty
empty, as
location.
in no enemies there?
Yeah.
I don't know why I always think of empty just meaning no
No.
investigators there.
Yes. Yeah.
Right, so he gets a doom on him. Okay.
I get the Knight of the Inner Circle. Spawn
Ooh.
any location to yours. Oh, connected to yours. Prey, aloof, alert, hunter. After you enter Knight of the Inner Circle's location or vice versa, test for. If you fail, he engages you. Well, we can just stick him up here at the lodge gates, do you think?
Yeah,
Or
but he
do we
will
put him in
hunt
the
down towards
library?
you on his next move.
So maybe we put him way over in the library or something. What do you think?
Um,
Because he's hunter, so he'll take ages to get to us.
True. What does he do again?
He
His prey is going
he
to be me because I've got the most keys.
he's alert, aloof, and hunter. After he enters,
So he's just going to slowly chase us, isn't he? Yeah.
yeah, he
Okay.
he engages us if he enters. If you fail, you've got to test 4, so you can still kind
Yeah,
of,
and
yeah,
it makes sense anyway because I'm better at evading,
yeah.
and he's
So
going to
let's
be
just
after
stick him
me
here.
anyway.
Yeah.
So he's just
Yep.
are we going to be Benny Hilling across the map now?
Yes, that's right.
I'm just going to try and stay one location ahead of him.
Okay.
Right. You can't get into the catacombs until I get there because it's locked.
Oh, we need the. Oh yeah, I've got no keys. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
I've got them all.
I'm just like standing there looking at my watch, going, "Come on, Rita,
Yeah.
hurry up."
Okay, so I'm going to move up.
Yep.
Acolyte engages me. Second
Yep.
action, evade the acolyte. Yeah. So he loses his thing and he goes. Third action, move. I wonder. I'm going to use Lord. Oh, no, that's probably a bad idea. I was thinking, is it worth using the track shoes so I double move, which takes me down into the catacombs,
Hmm.
which is then means it's unlocked for you, but it means I'm
But then,
finishing with the cell keeper on me.
yes, yeah, probably.
It's take 2 horror. I've only got 5,
Hmm.
but then
I think it's
otherwise you're
better.
stuck not being able to do anything, aren't you? Unless
What? Have you got one action left? Because you can give me the
I was
key,
in the
can't you?
lounge. I moved. I've evaded. I've moved again. So no, I don't have any actions left.
Okay.
I was
I think
thinking
we
I
just.
could make it a double move with the track shoes to at least open the
Yeah.
catacombs for you.
So yeah, because I'd have to move in. I can't. I can evade him though. Yeah, I can evade him. So I could move in, engage him, and evade him.
Okay, so I'll do the track shoes test then. So that is
Yep.
6 on a 3.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm now in there. The
Yep.
catacombs is revealed. So now it's no longer locked. When it's revealed, put the set aside sanctum and each of the set aside sanctum doorway locations into play. Beyond the steel door, torchlit stone halls lead deeper underground. Compared to the polished wood upstairs, this area feels grimy and unclean. What the hell is this place?
So there's 2 doorways
So they're
attached to
all
the.
they're stars, so they're
Yeah.
attached to the catacombs.
Yeah. Oh, yep.
So, like, all three of these are
Mm.
linked to the catacombs.
Yep. So I will move
Oh,
in.
and Cellkeeper is engaged with me now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah.
I will move in. I will engage the cell keeper. And then I will attempt to evade the cell keeper, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm a 1, I'm a 2,
He's a 2.
2, but I can, with my dig deep, I can make that 3, which then makes it 4 with Dark Horse. So I'm 4 versus a 2.
I
I can make that.
I can
I've got
give.
lots of money here.
I can add a 1 evade to it, and then if is it any benefit for you to move afterwards? Because I've got survival instinct. If it's successful during an evasion attempt, the evading investigator may immediately disengage from each other enemy and move to a connecting location. Well, I suppose then
I
you'd
don't
be in
really
with
want to move
Nathan.
in and have Nathan.
No. Well,
So,
it's a may rather than a
okay.
must, so you don't have to
All
move.
right.
So I'm throwing in a
Okay.
pip for you anyway.
Thank you. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 versus 2. 5 versus 2 with that. 6 versus 2. Let's go with 6 versus 2, shall we?
Yeah.
Yep. So he is evaded by more than 2. So I take control of his key.
Yeah. He also loses his doom.
Nice. And he's evaded.
Awesome.
There we go. So that was,
Getting
I
a bit
moved
crowded
in.
over here, isn't it?
I engaged him and evaded him, didn't I?
Yeah.
So that's my 3.
Okay.
All right. We've both had our goes, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
Yes.
So enemy phase, the knight will move 1.
Do. Yep. Okay.
It's looking a bit crowded over that bit our side of the map,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Right, so
Oh, who gets the
Cellkeeper.
cell keeper? Do you want him or shall I take him?
I'll take him.
All
It's
right, there you go.
fine.
That's a bit less.
And you've got the cultist key, so you can get into
Yes.
the inner sanctum if you want to.
Yeah, and parley with our friend here.
Yeah.
Yep. Which I can spend money to boost, so all good.
Oh, right. Mythos phase.
Yeah. 5th Doom.
10, I'll get my encounter. It's a locked door, which is absolutely fine because
Yep.
there's no investigating to be done here.
Wow.
Any empty location. I suppose it could be one of the
Shall I put
doorways
him in
beneath
one of
us.
these doorways?
Yeah.
So while I'm parleying with Nathan, you
I
could
can go and deal
pop
with
in
him.
and-
Well, once I've dealt with the cellkeeper, of course.
Yep. Let's stick the locked door up in the lodge gates or something. It doesn't matter, does it? Actually.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was thinking it needed to be on the location you were at. It's the location with the most clues. They're all. I'll just stick it over here.
Yeah.
Everywhere equally has the most clues of 0.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Right, I'll go first if you don't mind. Unless
Sure.
you want to go and deal with Nathan.
Yeah, that's fine. All good.
I shall whack the cell keeper with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
He has 3 fight. I will be hitting him with +2, so that's a 5. 5 on a 3. I will commit a second baseball bat to make it 6 on a 3. That's a pass.
Oh. I think you've lost your baseball bat.
Oh, I've just thrown away my second one using it. But that's afterwards, though, isn't it? So yes, I've done 2
correct.
damage to him.
3 damage. You killed him. Because it's +2.
No, it's only +1. It's +2 fight, but only +1 damage.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm reading it wrong. You're right. Sorry.
So I've done that. I've lost both my baseball bats. And now I will evade him 6 on a 2. So second action, 6 on a 2. He's evaded. I use Rita's ability to do another damage to him.
Nice.
And then I have 1 action left. Do I move down and engage the Acolyte? Yeah, I'll do it. It gives me more actions on my next turn then.
Okay.
So I move down here. I can take the hit. Rita's tough. I reveal the location. 4 clues. Ceremony room. When the round ends, each investigator and each ally in the in the ceremony room takes a direct horror. Oh, but you cancel the effect if you've got the skull key. That's fine then. That's all right. Victory 2. Ooh, okay.
Nice.
And I have Pilfer on me now.
Great.
So I could get 3 clues in one go.
Wow.
Right.
Cool. Okay. I will move into the inner sanctum, which means Nathan Wick is engaged. Before I do that, I'll play the keepsake. Because first, then I will move in. And then I will parley with Nathan Wick. So I'm currently a 2 versus a 3. Can make that a 3 versus a 3. A 4, 5, 6, 7 versus a 3. Yep. Yes. Success.
Oh, you got to parley in twice.
Place a resource on him. Oops. Okay. Ooh, that's all right. I can take that damage. That's okay.
I missed the fact that we had to do it twice. I thought it was a 1.
Me too. Okay.
Right, that's okay. Us both done, isn't it?
So in the enemy phase, Nathan Wick does 1 of each to me. But I can take 7 because I've got this here, which gives me +1 health and +1 sanity.
The knight moves up there. I take a damage from the Acolyte. I've just moved the knight. Right, so that's enemy.
I gain a resource. No. Okay. All right, Mythos phase.
Okay, let's get my encounter. It's another Acolyte. Spawn at any empty location.
Shall I put... the encounter deck has reshuffled itself. So I should have take 2 horror and test 3. Oh, okay.
Right. Oh, is that from the Evil Past?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold
Can
on.
you take 2 horror?
Yep.
Okay.
Take 2 horror and
Oh,
test
Mr. Porterson to the
3.
rescue.
But I can only do a 2 versus a 3, so I don't think I'm going to get rid of it. I'm not. That's fine. Okay.
Okay. So I've drawn an acolyte. So
Yep.
shall I put him in the other cellar,
Yeah.
or shall
Good
I put
idea.
him in the catacombs?
Or, yeah, in the catacombs
Yeah, because
probably
then I've
makes
got to
more
move
sense.
to it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Correct.
and then he gets a doom on it.
Oh, I get another Knight of the Inner Circle. I thought there was only one
no.
of these. Oh, we'll put him in the library as well.
No, it's any
Oh.
location connected to yours.
Oh. Oh, no.
Or does that mean we spawned the other one in the wrong? No, we were both over the other side when he
Yes.
first spawned, weren't we?
So I have to put him here, right? In the lodge
Yes.
catacombs, right? Okay. Well, that's a bit of a problem.
Shall I put the acolyte somewhere else then?
Yeah. Maybe in the...
Put him in the other basement.
Yeah. Yes.
Right. Okay. Do you want to go first and see if we deal with Nathan? Because I don't know if this is the final act.
Yeah, great idea.
It might just end the
So
scenario.
I will go ahead and... So again, I'm 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 on a 3. Nice.
Success. All right. So we have succeeded.
You get the puzzle box.
Add him to the victory display. And then I get the puzzle box, right?
Yeah.
And then it says advance. Okay. If you advance by defeating Nathan Wick. Oh, advance by parleying with him.
Yeah.
All right, listen, Nathan explains quietly. Truth is, there's probably a safer way for us to open the device. This building holds many secrets, more than you could possibly know, but time is running thin, and Mr. Sanford wants it open by midnight. If you can open it before then, great. If not, well, if I were you, I wouldn't be around it when we try and force it open. He hands you the device and walks away, leaving you in silence. Oh, okay.
I thought this was going to be the end. Okay.
So 4 keys. The device is nothing more than a locked puzzle box, just about large enough to hold a pair of shoes. The diagram on its surface depicts a broken pattern which can be manipulated to no apparent end, and there does not appear to be a keyhole. If investigators at the same location control the puzzle box and all the keys, advance.
We're going to do this. We're going to do this, Robin.
Yep. We are. Amazing. Okay.
All I have to do... I have to do, he says famous last words, is just evade this cultist and then do a double move, and I'm with you, and we have all 4 keys.
Yep. The cultist isn't... You mean just move twice?
No, I mean use me track shoes.
Yeah, track shoes, yep.
So I can run past the inner circle. Actually, I've just noticed you haven't revealed the inner sanctum where you are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good point.
Hopefully that's not going to trigger something bad.
Oh,
no, that's fine. There weren't any keys left to us to put on it, were there?
Yes. At the far end of this room, a podium stands atop a wooden platform. Several rows of plush seats face the stage. You've never heard of a meeting room like this within the lodge? This must be the place where they play those stag films. No, this is a place only for the most dedicated and trusted members. There we go.
Right. Shall I just try and do this then? So, evade the acolyte, 6 on a 1.
Are the acolytes not at your location, though?
No, I've got one engaged with me.
Oh, right. Of course.
Yeah. So, he's dead.
Yep.
I do a move to here.
Yep.
In fact, it doesn't matter. I don't need to use the track shoes because the knight is aloof. I
He
can just...
is
Oh no,
after you
forced
enter
after you enter his location. Oh,
test
does that mean I
4.
can't use the track shoes then?
I think you
Oh no,
can.
after you move, but before enemies engage you, exhaust track shoes and test evade of 3. If you
Yep.
succeed, move on.
There you go.
So I've passed again. So I'll just
Yep.
bounce on to you. We now have
Yep.
all 4 clues at the location with the puzzle box. Advance.
Great. You should do the honors you got there.
Wow.
Awesome.
Fastest fastest agenda ever. Or act, should I say.
Yeah.
Though the box itself seems to fight you at every turn, with all 4 key components in your possession, you finally manage to piece together how to open the contraption. First, you twist and contort the box's many mechanical devices until the image on its lid lines up perfectly with the diagram in your possession, the tablet. Next, you chant the Latin incantation inscribed on the small wooden plaque found, cultist. It takes a few tries to get it right, but eventually you hear a click as the surface of the wooden container shifts and changes. A round indentation has appeared on the side of the box, matching the size of your mysterious black onyx coin, the Elder Thing. As soon as you place the coin inside, another wooden panel opens on the other side, revealing a keyhole. Finally, you insert the key of bone, the skull, into the keyhole and turn it. The lid begins to open, and suddenly the entirety of the room is engulfed in a rush of air as all light, colour, sound and matter is sucked into the box.
Ooh.
If we are members of the Lodge, R1, otherwise R2. Okay. Right, let's flip back to the rulebook. So, we are not members of the Lodge, is that right?
That's right.
So, resolution 2. Every fibre of your being is stretched as the box pulls you in. However, before it can accomplish its task, you manage to reach out and slam the lid shut. You shudder uncontrollably as your senses slowly return to you. This box is more dangerous than you could have imagined. In the hands of the Lodge, it could have been a powerful weapon, though you're not sure what they intended to do with it. Just then you hear several Lodge members approaching. You quickly shift one of the room's bookcases aside and hide behind it before they enter the room. You sure you heard something in here? I don't see anybody, one of them says. The other one pauses, presumably inspecting the room for signs of intruders. Must have been nothing. It's all right, we're all a bit on edge since the trap box went missing. Come, we don't want to be late for the soap. I don't know why I'm doing that accent. Tonight is an important night. Their footfalls become softer as they depart. The man's words linger on your thoughts momentarily. What did he mean by tonight being an important night? This could be just as important as the puzzle box they had been attempting to open. You quietly follow the 2 men as they head deep into the tunnels beneath the lodge. You struggle to keep up with them while trying to keep your footsteps silent on the stone floor of the passageway. Finally, they enter a large door with the familiar 3 arrows of silver twilight emblazoned along its surface. Ritualistic chanting fills the hall from the other side. You approach softly, placing your ear against the door to listen in. Brothers and sisters, an elderly voice announces, "Thank you for coming to this hallowed gathering. The time we have long awaited for approaches." You recognise the man's voice. It is Carl Sanford, president of the Silver Twilight Lodge. For many decades, For many decades, the Order of the Silver Twilight has pursued knowledge that can elevate humanity. We have defended against threats to our very existence. We have sacrificed everything for this sacred cause. Now one of these threats terrorizes our city, and once again we must do what has to be done to protect it. The crowd responds with solemn approval. Tonight we will complete the ritual we began many nights ago at the center of the unvisited isle. Tonight we will finally bind the Revenant and learn what it knows. We must not allow the secrets of Azathoth to be lost to those who would do humanity harm. The cultist replies with a monotone hymn. You take this opportunity to flee the lodge before you're discovered. The conspiracy you had unveiled leaves you with even more questions. If the Revenant Mr. Sanford speaks of is what you think it is, binding it will surely protect Arkham as he claims. But what knowledge do they learn from it? Do they seek to learn from it? And what the hell is an Azathoth? In your campaign log, record that we discovered how to open the puzzle box. Any one investigator may add the puzzle box to their deck. We all gain victory X. We skip the interlude and we go straight to scenario 6, union and disillusion.
Mm. So, which of us should get the? It's probably better you have the puzzle box, isn't it, than me?
Let me have a look. What does the puzzle box do again? Unlight a brazier and exhaust the spectral watcher, or deal 5 damage to the spectral watcher if it's exhausted. Maybe
when you
because
exhaust
exhausting the
something, you do
spectral
it
watcher, I could deal a damage to it automatically.
correct.
Yeah, okay. Shall I take the puzzle box then?
Yeah.
To add it to my deck on ArcanDB. So yeah, that's that. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Not just because we
Yeah, that
won.
was great.
I think that's a nicely designed scenario with
It
the
is.
keys and
It is.
everything.
Yeah. That was actually, yeah, it was. It was good fun. It was like getting the keys, and then once you had the keys, you had to, yeah, it was
I mean, we were
really,
incredibly
it was
lucky in the end that we'd already got all 4 keys at the point we needed all 4 keys, and we were all literally next door to where we needed to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like the
Yeah.
mechanism. So, they beat you up and take the keys off you, and then you can
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
keys back again. And then even that little
Yes.
bit at the end where each of the individual keys was
Yes.
explained by its icon as to how it
Yes.
fitted in solving the puzzle.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was enjoyable from that perspective, gathering up all the keys, and yeah, and it didn't feel too hard, and it didn't feel like too long either. It wasn't like, so no,
Yeah.
it went
What was
really
that?
well. It
Probably
was
a
good.
couple of hours, if that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got 3, didn't we? Because we got Nathan Wick in 2 locations, so we got 3 XP, I think.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe if I'd have gone. No, it doesn't matter. I was going to say maybe if I'd have gone first. I did go first on that last turn. I think I was thinking of the time before. But yeah, probably if we could have hung around a couple of actions, a couple of turns, and got these last few clues where I was, but with the knight being there and everything, I think it just made sense to just run past him and unlock the box.
Yes. Yeah. No, it was good.
Excellent.
Because things would have gotten nasty if we hadn't done that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah,
that was great fun.
That was good stuff.
That was really good. Yeah. Brilliant.
I think that's probably been my favourite scenario of the campaign so far.
Yeah, I think so. And it felt like, apart from why we were going there, but like it was almost like a James Bond thing, with the sort of when you infiltrate the base.
Yes.
And everything, and
Trying
it
to
was
find
like
a
a bit of
way
an
in.
infiltration, try and find the way in, get the keys. It was, yeah, I really
It's a
enjoyed
little
it.
bit like as well. Is it Miskatonic Museum? Was it in Dunwich
Yes.
where you're trying to work out how to get in and you're talking to the security guard and
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah,
find a way?
exactly. Yeah, yeah, and clearly that key mechanism, they've used it again, so they clearly liked it because it's used all the time. So
Brilliant.
yeah, interestingly, not since, but yeah, it's quite a nice little kind of way of doing things. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, really enjoyed that.
Yeah. Well, we will return for a chat about it next time, eh?
Yes. So yeah, we'll record the podcast in a couple of weeks and see what everyone else thinks of it.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome.
Right, well, I'll stop the recording there. Thank you for watching, anybody that actually has watched. We'll be posting this on the Ammo Out of Time and on my YouTube channels, and see what you think, and see you on the next episode of the podcast.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.